The NHL isn't just about hits and goals. It's also about those hilarious moments between fans, players, and all of the craziness caught on camera. Dive in as we slide through the most hilarious moments in NHL history. At TD Garden, young Liam Fitzgerald was all set to fist bump his Bruins heroes. But Campbell, he went full power mode. Liam's hand did a little dance from the surprise. Fortunately, the rest of the team played along with fist bumping the little man. Now meet Tyler Evolia, just 2 years old and already a sensation. At a Penguins game, this little guy cheered louder than a horn after a goal. The internet went wild, and now he's the "buckle up baby," the Penguins' unofficial mascot. But Tyler wasn't the only fan making waves. At a Canucks vs Islanders game, a group decided to give the referees a run for their money. A bunch of fans showed up dressed as referees, and every time there was a whistle, they cheered louder than anyone else. Who knew the refs had such a big fan club? Next, an Edmonton Oilers fan is just chillin', probably thinking about the next power play, when bam! The Nashville Predators mascot serves him a full face of pie. His girlfriend can't stop laughing, so he grabs the pie and smears it right back on her. Now that's what you call a sweet revenge, folks. Now watch out for this. A guy at an Islanders vs Devils game gives his partner a quick kiss for the kiss cam. Then he drops to one knee. Everyone's thinking, aw, proposal time. But nah, he's just tying his shoe. Crowd goes from aw to oh man real quick. He must be sleeping on the couch for a few days after playing a cruel prank on his partner. In the NHL, even the fans are in it to win it. This young fan faces off against Charlie Coyle in a high-stakes game of rock, paper, scissors. After 2 failed attempts, the kid finally rocks Coyle's world on the 3rd try. Victory is sweet, and so is the souvenir puck he skates away with. Talk about a slapstick moment without the sticks. Now, you gotta see this. A young Avalanche fan sits front row with a sign, "Will trade sister for signed stick." He must be tired of her. Eric Johnson sees it, laughs, and hands over the stick. But the kid shows up next game with a new sign. "A trade is a trade," pointing at his sister. Good thing Johnson didn't stick to the deal, or it'd be one less setting at the dinner table. Moving on, Mitch Marner sees a little girl with a "Be My Valentine" sign. Instead of roses, he juggles a puck her way. A guy behind the girl catches the puck and hands it to her. Then they strike a pose, and she's over the moon. She bangs the glass, probably thinking, who needs chocolates when you've got a puck from Marner? On the other day, Nick Folino also sees a Sabres fan with a sign. The sign says his dad got a stick from Nick's dad way back in 1987. Nick skates over and hands the kid a stick. It's like the Folino family's version of handing down an old sweater, but way cooler. Next, during the Canucks warm-up, Kari Lettinen's shot goes rogue and smacks a Dallas fan. The fan's clutching his face, and Lettinen rushes to get a towel. But in a twist, a lady snags the towel thinking it's a free souvenir. The fan's like, "Hey, I'm not sweating, I'm bleeding." Lettinen hands over the guilty puck, and the fan gets a stick as a sorry gift. It's game 1 of the Eastern Conference Final, and there's a Tampa Bay fan dressed as an astronaut. Why? Who knows? But he had a plan to mess with Braden Holtby, as if he wanted to discuss rocket science with him. Holtby was probably thinking, am I on the wrong planet? But here's an even funnier thing. In a Carolina Hurricanes post-game moment, a fan named Joe Campen was enjoying an ice cream cone while checking out his friend Davis's phone. Suddenly, like a dessert ninja, Davis snatched the ice cream, took a triumphant bite, and disappeared into the crowd. That's the ice cream heist of the century. Now let's dive into this hilarious Gophers kiss cam moment. There's this dude, okay? He's got a sneaky sign stashed in his jacket. When the camera spots him with a blonde bombshell, he whips it out and it says, "My sister," with a handy arrow pointing at her. This guy wins the award for best use of cardboard in a kiss cam situation. Now, if you want more thrilling dives into the world of NHL, check out some of our newest videos, NHL's most jaw-dropping epic hits.